Hey y'all, I'm Heaven, and this is Queendom Connections Revamp. This is a twin flame soulmate karmic channel only. So if you are looking for zodiac signs, you will not find them on this channel. These are general messages. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to force it to fit. Don't get mad when it don't. If this is your first time watching me, I do curse. I do. May curse a little bit, may curse a lot, just really depends, but I will curse. So if you don't want to hear me cursing, which is fine, you might not want to watch me. And if you wear your feelings on your sleeve, again, you might not want to watch me because I'm not finna sugarcoat this shit, okay? So we finna just jump into the message, see what spirit need and want you to know when it comes to the person on your mind, not mine. Again, take what resonate, lead the rest. Well, off the bat, it's a toxic love situation that you're dealing with. It says drama, addictions, love, hate, relationship. So I feel like some of y'all are in separation. Some of y'all may not. Y'all may just be mad at each other right now and not talking to each other. But the person on your mind and y'all have a toxic ass connection. But neither one of y'all want to let the other one go. Because Make It Last Forever by Keith Sweat is playing. And it is the one featuring Jackie McGee, okay? Little conflict resident. Look, see this person. Oh, I knew y'all was in separation. This person is crying because they want to make amends. They want to come to some type of compromise with you. But it's a toxic ass connection. What else? Guilt, apology, remorseful, and ashamed. It's because this person keep fucking up. They keep fucking up. And they definitely feel guilty. They know they owe you some type of apology, but maybe they not ready to give it to you, or maybe they don't know how to apologize. You got spiritual attack, karma, divine intervention, facing their demons, and then let me put it right here. And then you have opposites attract, lessons, not your usual type, different spiritual beliefs, dating, new love, options, back on the market. Well, a lot of y'all, this person carried the guilt of cheating on you. Maybe because they felt like you and them were just too different, and y'all could have been, and it was a new connection. But instead of this person trying to get to know you, it's like they were toxic. Like they would do shit that they didn't have to do, lie about it. Then that you catch them, or you catch them in a lie or something, or somebody tell you that they saw them with somebody else, and then they feel remorseful, like. But you didn't even have to do it. This person currently is receiving some type of karma. I don't know what that karma is, but they are definitely under spiritual attack. This person is in your life to teach you a lesson. I do feel like a lot of y'all are learning a lesson. Maybe you and this person had different religious beliefs. I don't know. Or spiritual beliefs. Maybe they were religious, you spiritual. But a lot of y'all may be, dating. Not saying you serious with nobody, but you may be back on the market, because it says back on the market. And this person is, look, I say he, but whoever they are, he or she, this person can't stand that you are definite, like out there dating people and meeting people. They don't like it. They don't like it. Yeah, you got tired of this person. You got fed up with their bullshit. Yeah, because I feel like you were the one always compromising, and it just was never working. Y'all kept going through the same bullshit. Now they crying because you back on the market. Yeah, they should have did better. Egg on their face, ashamed, backfired, got caught. See, what they thought was gonna happen did not happen. Now I don't know what, for some of y'all, they may have thought that you was gonna chase them. Maybe they thought you was going to beg them to come back. Maybe you've cried to this person before. Maybe they thought you was going to cry again for the ex. Yeah, y'all, this y'all ex. This person was unfaithful, love triangle, and they tried to put you in the third party. And you was like, nah, I'm good. I feel like you tried to work with this person, but they I don't know. I don't know if this person was selfish or self-centered, like pride and ego. It was something that this person, it's like they thought they could do what they wanted to do, and you just wasn't with it. So you just said, you know what, enough is enough. I'm tired of compromising, being the only one to compromise. And you just keep doing the same shit. That's why the first card that came out is Toxic Love. And that's Toxic Love. Marcellus the singer. That's why. It's a song called Toxic Love. So listen to it. So I guess we can get the little bitty cards. Yeah, y'all moved on. Or at least y'all trying to move on from this with the Six of Swords. You being guided to move on if you haven't, okay? Because this person is probably still dealing with these addictions, these toxicities, you know, probably still dealing with other people. Look, yeah, some of y'all need to move on. You waiting, and the fact that you waiting is delaying this person maybe learning a lesson themselves so they can come back, okay? So you got to let it go. You got to let it go. Stop waiting. Remove yourself. It's time for you to just experience some peace, some rest. Because you've been focused on this relationship and this person too long. You need to find the courage and the bravery within you to let this go. Okay? Not saying you gotta let it go forever, but the universe is like, you waiting on this person and they may be waiting on you. It's like y'all both playing a waiting game and nobody's growing. Nobody's healing. You know that this is toxic love, but that shit feel good. I know maybe that toxic love be the best love. It be the worst love, but it be the y'all know what I mean. It be the best. Oh my God, toxic love. Look, yeah, the Lovers in the reverse. And I feel like the universe is like, look, you know this person is not ready. You know this person don't know what they want. I ain't never knew what they wanted. But I do feel like they do want to take some type of action and come towards you, but they can't. For some reason, I do feel like there's a block in place. It may be an energetic block. It may be a universal block. I don't know, but they not coming towards you. They not. And it's because they are under spiritual attack. They are facing their demons, so it's a spiritual block. The universe is not allowing this person to get out of whatever they are dealing with to be able to come back towards you with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You could have been dealing with a Gemini. You could be a Gemini. Toxic love. But they definitely... The devil. And this upright. You got the Lovers in the reverse and the devil upright. So this, I do feel like for some of y'all, you could have been dealing with a counterpart. You could have. But some of y'all were dealing with a karmic soulmate. Some of y'all, there was karmic debt that needed to be paid. And I do feel like when you got with this person, you moving on is completing this karmic cycle. But if you still trying to be with this person, or you still, like, for some of y'all, it is definitely somebody else involved. Some of y'all was in a third party. And yes, you and this person were meant to be together, but not yet. They had some type of karmic debt. They bound themselves into another situation. So that pretty much kind of the connection that they were supposed to be in with you out, and the universe was not having it. So they put a stop to it, and now they blocking this person because they are bound to somebody else, or they still dealing with a lot of fucking addictions and toxicity. Yeah, this person still can't be trusted. Seven of Swords. That's why the universe is saying move on. Stop waiting and wondering when this person gonna be back. They definitely feel guilt. They know that they owe you an apology, but if the universe is not allowing this person to maybe be able to get in contact with you, that means that they ain't even ready to apologize. You know, they do feel guilt about it. They do feel some type of remorse, but maybe they not ready to be genuine about their apology. I'm just saying. Look, yeah, that's why this person is still holding back. So, and I feel like it's because they still dealing with a lot of insecurities. Look, 8 of Wands. This person is holding back communication out of guilt. They want to talk to you, but they just so embarrassed and so ashamed that they just don't say nothing. Look, 2 of Swords, yeah. And it's mainly because they really don't know what to say. They know they was wrong, but they really don't know what to say. So the universe said, well, let me work with you a little bit, because divine intervention is here. So the universe is definitely dealing with this person right now. They are in a very dark place, probably going through the dark night of the soul, but this is a spiritual attack. This person is basically at a point in their life where they either can make a conscious decision to change for the better, or they can stay in this low vibration. Now, we do have free will, so I don't know how it's going to turn out, but right now this person is under spiritual attack. Oh, it's, and divine timing is at play, okay? You know, this person is needing to find some balance in their life, but they're not. But I feel like Spirit is saying, trust the process. Look, your wish cannot be fulfilled right now, but it will be fulfilled in divine timing, okay? I do feel like this person kind of fantasizes about you because Freddie Jackson, Rock With You Tonight, for old time's sake, is playing. Maybe you thinking about them. But like I said, that toxic love, it be like that. It be like that. You can't get it out your mind. You can't get it out your body. It takes time, okay? It takes time. But this person is still in a low vibrational energy. So them walking away from you, if they walked away from you, was a good thing. If you still waiting on this person, Spirit is asking you to walk away and basically just focus on you and your healing. This person, you know, was in your life to teach you a lesson. You may have learned the lesson if you are in a place where you walked away. For some of y'all, you and this person were completely different. Whether it was age, race, beliefs, whatever it was, y'all had differences. But y'all, it's like y'all were magnetically, it's like something between y'all was pulling y'all towards each other. Even though you could feel the difference. In the beginning, I feel like it didn't matter too much. Y'all tried to overlook it, but maybe the differences became too much. Maybe, you know, family got involved. Because again, you could be spiritual, they religious, and you know how that goes. So I do feel like you may have never dealt with somebody like them, or you didn't. You haven't. You never dealt with somebody that you allowed to keep you in a toxic cycle. That's what it is. Like this was a first, but it was supposed to do that because this person was a lesson. So you probably say it a lot. I don't know why I'm allowing this, or I don't know why I'm allowing that. I never did this in the past, and blah blah blah. I ain't never let nobody else. Yeah, it was because you weren't supposed to. It was time for you to grow and evolve spiritually. But opposites attract. Whoa, that's love, King of Pentacles. So this person could have been more materialistic. Maybe not in a bad way, but maybe all they wanted to do was get money. They were maybe like, I feel like this person didn't have a work-life balance, work-love balance. It was all about the tangible things, being able to take care of family and, you know, do what they want to do and, you know, be what they want to be. And they was kind of, with the Seven of Wands, I feel like they were kind of defensive. And you wanted this person to show you more love, but they were more focused on the material. So you wasn't a priority for this person. Opposites attract. Opposites attract. Knight of Swords. And I kind of feel like this person may have been quick at the mouth, like quick to speak but without thinking type of energy. They would say things that they would later regret saying, but you know, for some of y'all, you could have found out that this person was lying to you, playing in your motherfucking face, and dealing with somebody else. Because this is my lover's card too. And when you confronted this person, y'all may have had, like, you know, words with each other, but that was really the universe saying, look, it's time for us to step in. Because I don't know if this person was trying to make you conform to the way that they live, their belief system, or whatever the case may be, but the universe was like, no, we're not gonna let that happen. This person was allowing their pride to, like, they tried to control you. They wanted to, and you know, you raised, the man is the head of the household, whatever, yeah. But this person took it a little too far. They thought they could control you, tell you what to do, how to do, when to do it. Like, yeah, no. Now they can't stop thinking about you with the Six of Cups under the bottom of the deck. Constantly thinking about being with you. I give all my love to you. And he said, I never do anything to hurt you. This person pushed you away. Now they're ready to give all their love to you, but are unable to come towards you because the universe is blocking it. Dating. And all their biggest fear is you falling maybe in love with somebody else. And they miss out on the opportunity with you. Because y'all back on the market, baby. Y'all outside. Oh, look. And y'all got a lot of motherfucking suitors, too. Y'all got a lot of people looking at y'all 5 of swords. This person being one of them. That's why they know. Like, you may not be, what's the word? Like flashing, like putting people out on your social media and posting about you and somebody else. You may not be doing stuff like that, but the streets talking. The friends is talking. The mutual friends, oh, they's talking. So this person know that y'all may have a few suitors and they don't like it. Yeah, they see that you happy without them, with the sun card. Yeah, they don't like this. They see somebody putting a smile on your face. Maybe they was watching you. Maybe they stalked you so much they followed your ass. You and somebody new to a restaurant and they saw you lean in and kiss this person. And they was like, their heart started beating real fast. But it wasn't nothing that they could do, really. Because you and this person were, look, yeah, this person could have found out that the sun card came out. It's not a secret. That's the one thing about it. You back outside. I do feel like some of y'all may talk to this person and they know you talk to other people. And that's what hurts so bad. Look, the Emperor. And for some of y'all, I don't know. I don't know if they know somebody that you date or talking to, but they know this person on their shit. Ooh, and they know that this person, whoever this person is, they know that this is a good man or a good woman. And they may be about to miss out on a reconciliation with the 6 of Cups. And they scared. They scared. So I don't know if this is like, you may be dating somebody that stay in the same neighborhood, work at the same job. I don't know, but like mutual friends, if y'all have mutual friends, and maybe you tell these friends, you know, when you go out on dates and stuff, and who you liking, and they, you know, taking that bone, and they letting this person know, and this person is like, their heart is crushed. Egg on their face. Because maybe they thought you was just going to sit and just ride away and cry over them. And child, they are wishing that they would have done right by you in the past. They wish they would have did right by you. Now they ashamed. Because everything backfired. Everything backfired. Egg on their face. Egg on their face. Yeah. And now that they realize it, and now that everything has backfired, it's nothing that they can do. They stuck. They stuck. Look, 10 of Pentacles. For some of y'all, I kind of feel like maybe a family member of, like, on they side was interfering. It could have been a baby mama or a baby daddy with the Page of Wands here interfering. And then the Empress could have been the person's mother or their father, the Hierophant, grandmother, somebody that's the matriarch, patriarch, very religious in a family that was, you know, manipulating this person with the Magician card. But, I mean, what's done is done. They still have to learn their lesson. Egg on their face. Look, yep. And now that they, you know, taking a good look at themselves, they are starting to look at everything from a different perspective, and they realizing, damn, I was wrong. They realizing that they were wrong. And it, again, for some of y'all, it was because y'all were different. And the family, for whatever reason, felt like, no, you can't be with her. You got to choose somebody else. Even if you don't love that person, you got to be with somebody else because they just fit the bill for the family. But they wish they wouldn't have never listened. 5 of Cups. They regret it. They definitely regret. They regret being a player. They regret being in and out. They regret focusing on everything and everybody else. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Because now that the truth is out, they can't, like, now that the story has been read, it cannot be rewritten. It cannot. And they miss you. 5 of Pentacles. They miss you so much. So much so that they trying to manifest you, but this person don't have no manifestation power. They don't. They don't. Right now, they on the spiritual attack. If they know you into like manifestations and candles and stuff like that, they may be trying to do stuff that they saw you do, but none of that shit works. None of it works, okay? So, let's see. Let's get a few of these yin yang oracle cards and see what else is going on with this person other than them being under spiritual attack. Look, masculine. So we definitely talking about, your person, male or female. It's just energy. Look, deception, temptation. Yeah, y'all person stay falling into temptation. That's why they being blocked from coming towards you. Avoidance and stalemate. I'm just saying. The person is still toxic. I mean, they slowly but surely coming around, but that's why the universe is telling you to move on, move forward. What else do the collective need to know when it comes to the person on their mind? What else do they need to know when it comes to? Oh, they want your forgiveness. I tell you, they want your forgiveness. They know they owe you an apology. Whoa, but they don't want me to tell you that, but I already told y'all. Apology. I want y'all to see. Okay, there I go at the top a little bit. You can't see it because it's a glare. There we go. Apology and then forgiveness at the bottom. This person wants your forgiveness, fulfillment, and then wish. This person look at you as wish fulfillment. And they may have destroyed that, They may have destroyed that. You got celebration, gifts, abundance. I feel like this person is ashamed because y'all must have had some type of glow up or something. Y'all had some type of glow up with the gifts, abundance, celebration, and this person is watching you in this new energy and probably with somebody else, and that's why they so remorseful. Closed off, guarded. Yeah, y'all closed off to this person. Especially if they're earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You closed off karma, balance, and justice. Basically, they just getting what they put out. Even if you not doing to them what they did to you, the fact that you not even pretty much thinking about them like that, or at least that's what they believe, because y'all watch videos on them, so you think about them, obviously, and you spy on them. But that's neither here nor there. Storm, unexpected. Right now, this person is going through it, though. They paying the consequences of their actions. And they have to watch you, go have this abundance and be happy without them. Venus, Alfred, love. This person is in love with you. They definitely in love with you, but they are scared that they are losing you to somebody else if they haven't already lost you to somebody else. For some of y'all, you may be in a whole nother relationship already and they know it. Maybe y'all got kids together or something, but they sick. Action, courage, Jupiter, beginnings, yeah. But when the time is right, this person will, come in or reach out, or then the block will be lifted and y'all may be able to come together. But right now, no, they got to face these demons. Higher self, activation. Yeah, they got to grow the fuck up. This person got to grow up. Memories and nostalgia. But again, don't think for 1 minute that this person don't wish that they would have been receptive and open to this new beginning with you when they first met you. Because you were completely vulnerable with this person. You were kind of guarded, but you was vulnerable with them at the same time. And I feel like with this Sun card, energy, strength, and empowerment, this person allowed their ego. They got the big head simply because you were probably humble, you were very loving, you were forgiving, so they got the big head. Now they ain't got no choice but to look in the motherfucking mirror at themselves and see the cracks. Yeah, look, regret. And they regret it. They know they messed up. Just one of them things. Keith Sweat and Gerald Levert. Yeah, just one of them things that you're going to have to get used to. And they're going to have to get used to seeing you happy with somebody else. For some of y'all, they are. They're going to have to get used to that. Do they want to? Not at all. Not at all. But for some of y'all, they ain't got no choice. So let's see what this person got to say for themselves. So, if anything, what does this person want the collective to know? If anything, because maybe this person not ready to take accountability. Who knows? You know, but we'll see. What do this person got to say for themselves when it comes to this energy spirit? Just one of them things. I have to get used to. What does this person want the collective to know? What does this person want the collective to know? What does this person want the collective to know? Refuses to elevate and ascend. Didn't trust intuition. That they stubborn and hard-headed. They don't listen until they get their head knocked in. Look, please help me. I'm lost. It's basically the same story coming out, but just in different cards. This person was stubborn. They thought they could do what they wanted to fucking do. Now they in a dark place crying out for help. Right. But you can't help them next time. You can't. I'm not okay with being alone. So this person obviously have abandonment issues. And let's say y'all didn't stay together, but y'all dated. They come over your house, you go over their house. But it's like when you go home, you spent 3 days with them. You go home, it's another bitch over there or another nigga over there. And it's like, damn, you can't be alone 1 or 2 days. They couldn't. So, they need help. This person was very wounded. Very wounded. Look, I'll never change. I don't want to. That's why they being blocked right now. That is exactly why they are being blocked right now. Because they stubborn. They dark night of the soul is a nightmare. Look, a blank. They act like, like I said, this person hold back communication because they don't know what the fuck to say. They don't have an excuse for their behavior. They don't. Look. Hard head, make a soft ass. That's what I was told growing up. Look, can't commit, third party, cheating. Yeah. And this person got a long way to go. I don't know who this is, but they got a long way to go. Because they refuse to listen to the universe. They look like they don't mind spreading themselves thin. And they don't want to change. They don't want to do right. They don't want to be better. But I do feel like all that's going to change. Because this spiritual warfare that they are going through, it's going to make them want to change. Hopefully. My friends think you're no good for me. And for some of y'all, I told you, friends and family just felt like you wasn't the right fit for their family or their friend group. I'm working on being a better person for you and for us. And my insecurities get the best of me and I make fucked up decisions. Yeah. So, this person know that they fucked up. A good thing. Some because of their toxic ways. Some because they was too busy listening to family and friends. Some because they just was somebody who was, love bombing you and gaslighting you. They were just a player, okay? So, but now that the universe got this person in the chokehold, everything that they try to do, it's a block. It's a wall right there. And it's like every time they try to figure out what's going on, your picture, your name, a situation y'all went through will be brought back to their memory. And I'm telling you, they just slide down the wall. Slide down the wall with their hand in front of their face like, man, fuck. So they know why they're going through what they're going through. They know. That's why I said they feel guilty. They're ashamed. They should be. So, what is the final message for the collective when it comes to the person on their mind? What is the final message for the collective when it comes to the person on their mind? What's the final message? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Focus on you. Pretty much. Just focus on you. And if it's meant to be, this person will be able to come back towards you because you are going to attract this person to you. But you attract who's on your vibration. Now, you will attract some low vibrational people, and right now this person is low vibrational. So I feel like the universe is just telling you to continue to focus on you, and the right person for you, you will attract them if you haven't already. And if this person miss out, they just miss out. Bottom of the deck, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So if Spirit is telling you now to focus on you and don't worry about this person, just pray for them, do that. Just do that. Don't ask no questions. Don't ask why. And then enjoy your life. Have fun. Go out on dates. Meet people. It don't make you no hoe or nothing just because you're going out on dates and shit. Now, when you start sleeping with a lot of people, that's what make you a hoe, okay? But make the effort. If you want love, you can have it, but it starts with you loving you, okay? Y'all know that. Look, and then stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance if it's meant to be, okay? True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So some of y'all, if you want the person on your mind, you just gonna have to be patient and pray for them, cause baby, they going through a very dark night of the soul. Everything that they have done up until this point is bombarding them, like cascading one after another. Everything this person ever did to anybody, but especially you, because you were a blessing to this person and they mishandled the blessing of God, which was you. They sick. Love hurts. LSG. I'm gonna end it right there. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If so, I ask that you hit the thumbs up button, comment down below, share the video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that now. We'd love to have you. If you'd like to donate to my channel, get your girl a gift, because y'all know I love surprises. All that information is in the description box below. Hype the video for your girl if you can. If not, hit the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. Watch your attitude. It helps the channel. Readings are still on pause, but maybe not that long, okay? Bye, y'all.